Well, back to that breaking news out of Martinez. Let's take a live look from our chopper right now over that area where the Bay Area Air Quality District says they are monitoring a petroleum coke release. This is at the MRC refinery. Now, the EPA warns that ingesting it can cause serious health problems, specifically for your heart and your lungs. The health department is warning people to avoid breathing it in, but we have not heard of any official shelter in order place, a place in order, should I say. Nicole Heath, Director of Hazardous Materials from Contra Costa Health, joining us live right now. So, Nicole, first of all, can you talk about the potential dangers for the surrounding neighborhoods right now?
Yeah, so, what I can let everyone know is that the release has stopped. So there is nothing actively releasing right now, which would be a cause for concern in terms of any impacts to public health. Aside from that, we have advised the public to avoid breathing in or having close contact with the material. But right now, our team is responding to go and collect samples so that we can determine what else might be in the coke that has been deposited to help us determine if there are any other health impacts. But right now, we are just advising people to avoid breathing in or having close contact with the material.
And when you say that, Nicole, I want to be a little bit more specific when you say avoid breathing it in, because the folks who live in that area, it's unclear to them probably, okay, if I'm stepping outside to, do some gardening, am I breathing it in? Is this something that you can smell? Can you be a little bit more specific?
Yeah, so, I guess breathing it in would be if it was still continuously releasing, or if that's really the main concern, is if there was a continuous release, which there is not. So really, it would be avoiding close contact with the material. We are having reports that this material has been deposited on surfaces within the community that surrounds the refinery.
So the people that live in the area, this potentially is on their back porch, this is on the homes. I mean, what kind of perimeter are we talking about here in the community? Is this far-reaching?
That is what our hazardous materials response team is out in the community trying to determine right now, is the extent of this release. We have had multiple complaints coming in, so we are out on scene responding and trying to determine that exact area of impact right now.
So, Nicole, just for our viewers and for the sake of our viewers, what exactly is petroleum coke, and what are some potential health hazards with that?
So petroleum coke is mostly a carbon-based material. As of right now, I can't speak to what else might be in that material. That's why we need to do the laboratory analysis. It's a byproduct of refining, so there is potential for contamination with other materials such as nickel or vanadium, but we cannot say for certain until we have done the laboratory analysis of the samples.
Now, is this something that you can smell? Does it have a distinct odor to it that if you're in the area, that's what you're smelling?
From my understanding, there is no distinct smell, no.
Okay, well, Nicole Heath, sorry about that, joining us live right now. So once again, if you're just joining us, there was a petroleum coke release at the MRC refinery. The EPA is now warning that ingesting can cause serious health problems. The health department is now out there with Contra Costa looking at samples right now. They're saying do not breathe it in, but they believe the release has now stopped. And some of the petroleum coke may have been on the ground right now, maybe in the form of ash.